Is enough to get me to the boiling point.
Get ready, so get set, so hang on, so buckle up, so sit tight, so strap yourself in, so brace yourself,
So fasten your seatbelt.
so hold on tight, so hang on, so get ready to get ready, and get ready to get real. So keep your eyes open, so fasten your seatbelt, so stick around, so hang on, so get ready. You just have to be ready. Brace yourself. What you're about to see will open your eyes. The surprises never stop, so you better hang on, so get ready.
How old are you? You took your Xanax today?
I got you a gift. I know it's a little bit early, but it just came in. No, it just came in. I figured I'd give it to you now.
What's this?
It's Big Chungus.
What is Big Chungus?
Do you like it?
I don't even have a PS4. What is Big Chungus? Is this a joke?
Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
What do you think?
Oh, very nice.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. What do you think? Nice. But wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. White. Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's. Oh my God.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch!
What's that?
Do you have insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Look at those low rates.
It's free real estate. Awesome. Awesome to the max.
We're back. It's Monday once again. I got a kink in my neck and I'm in a lot of pain. Welcome to the Hardline, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys can hear us. Hope you had a good weekend. And yeah, Brandon, my neck hurts a lot.
Yeah, that's annoying. I know exactly how you feel.
I don't know why though. So I did bench press today and I was feeling fine. Thanks, Narticon. But my bicep was sore when I was doing chest. I don't know why. I'm like, man, why is this sore? And then driving home, my neck hurt, so I cracked it, and then now it hurts even more.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Yeah, but we're fighting through it. We're here. We're here for the hard line. Everybody in the chat, we got some cool news, some cool stuff to look at, some new comics. And what's up?
I was thinking of using that as the new Babe of the Week intro.
It's good. It's a good intro. I liked it. I hope Snarkticon liked it. What's up, Cranberry Landers in the chat? Citizen Ronan is here. Snarkticon. Snuggy. Snuggy's here. What's up, Snug? Paulus Arts. Henry Bemis is here as well. Some person. Jake, all from over from jolly old England. Alex VRB. Kinky Phil. Dale A is here. We got some beans to ship out tomorrow, Brandon.
Yeah, that's true. That bean, the silver bean, finished.
Yeah, we sold a silver bean, and then we have 2 giveaway beans to ship out tomorrow as well. So we had to print a new silver bean. Yeah. Shout outs to all you you owners of Shell Beans in the chat. Appreciate you guys. But we do. Hopefully Shelby will grace us with his presence. We got another hardliner as always.
But wait! There's more!
It's Buzz. What is up? Edwin. How you doing, brother?
What's up?
What up? What's going on, guys?
Nothing much. Nothing much. My neck just hurts, okay?
Yeah, man, that happens when you get old.
I got what is this? A month away from my birthday? No, 2 months. 2 months away from my birthday.
Dude, my neck is hurting now too, Phil.
2 months? I thought you just had one. Are you lying about your age again, Phil? I literally thought we celebrated your birthday like 2 months ago.
It was his birthday.
Yeah, you're thinking of my on birthday. Next month's Brandon's birthday.
Here we go.
It's true.
It's coming on. It's coming moseying on up. Let's see what people are saying. We got Katie in the chat. What's up? Good to see you. Are you gonna whine about your neck all night? I might.
I could do one of these rice socks on my neck because I'm prepped.
It doesn't work though.
Yeah.
I had this. I could bring this massaging unit I have for my neck. I was using that, but it was getting hot. I don't know if it's supposed to get hot.
That thing sucks. Is that the one with the handles where you pull down on it?
Uh-huh.
That thing sucks.
Better than nothing. So my neck hurts so much, Citizen Ronan, I'm glad you asked, that it's making my jaw hurt.
Your neck hurts so much. How much does it hurt? It hurts so much. My jaw hurts.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You've been yapping about it the whole time.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But weekend was good. I hope everybody in the chat had a good weekend. We're back. This Friday, we have a in-studio special guest coming in for the Diaz Brothers show.
I think he's just going to be on satellite.
Oh, he's not coming in?
I don't think so. I didn't tell him to come in.
Well, you set this up, so...
Right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't tell him to come in, so he's not coming in.
Oh, okay. I just assumed he was coming in.
I can message him and see if he should. We should do a poll here.
Well, if he comes in, he's going to be there for the whole show. If he doesn't come in, he'll be there for the last 30 minutes of the show.
No, we'll just have him sit in the Corey Feldman chair.
Oh, no. People are asking if it's the nostalgia critic himself.
Oh, God.
Maybe those guys will come in.
No. Why is everybody obsessed with the nostalgia critic?
He's got a big following, dude.
I don't know. I was personally messaged about the nostalgia critic.
Yeah.
I said, yes, he will be there.
Yeah,
I don't believe in nostalgia or critics. So
one of the two not video game nerds will not be charging for autographs.
Ooh, I bet it's the one that I never heard of. Doug or Ben.
To be fair, I could have easily never heard of any of these guys.
Well, if you guys didn't hear on Friday,
I didn't hear on Friday.
Well, the angry video game nerd is coming to the arcade this weekend with his two friends, the nostalgia critic and the movie egg. Is that the other guy's name?
Cinema Snob.
Cinema Snob. They'll be signing autographs. Some will be charging at the arcade. So come on down. Yeah, egg. I thought that was.
Yes. Come on down. Say hi to these guys. Say hi to the Diaz brothers. Make it a good old gay time.
Yeah, come on out. Hyperwizard says, will Nostalgia Chick be there? I don't know. Is that a person? Is it a chicken and egg joke? I'm not sure.
It's probably some character from a show that only Jake knows about because he's seen every episode.
Yeah. No, Billy Mitchell literally lives at the arcade like a week out of the year, every year.
Yeah, he's like the Phantom of the arcade.
He might be too rich now to come out to the arcade, but because of all these lawsuits he's winning. But he's always there. Ask him if he reads comic books. Should I do a live interview?
Good. I mean, we'll air it on Friday.
Yeah, we could do that.
Does he set up a tent? It depends on who you are. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, he's probably pitching tents all over the place.
No, Billy Mitchell did a Thanksgiving Pac-Man run 3 years ago at the arcade where he was there all day until after close trying to beat this Pac-Man score, and he couldn't.
Yeah, he's obsessed.
There you go. Yeah, so we're here and we got cool news. We got not a lot of movie news. Oh, there is some arcade news though. That's interesting. Did you guys have any wild experiences on the weekend?
No. When I got home, I installed this RAM into my computer, and now it works instead of it not working like last week.
There you go.
So now I have 96 gigs of RAM running, unmatched.
That's good. What do you need that for?
That AI video.
I knew it.
Right?
I knew it. The Adobe AI video suite that you downloaded illegally.
The AI video thing, I haven't run it yet to completion, but with the new 96 gigs, it uses 52 gigs of the RAM just to run.
Wow.
Is it worth it?
The entire processing card of this GeForce RTX 4060 Ti.
We should use that and run some art through it for this new trailer that we're going to make.
Yeah, you probably could.
If it looks cool. We'll say it's hand animated though, and no one will know the difference.
Yeah, no one will know the difference.
Yeah, Jake says we should make more AI trailers. Jake's still in the chat.
Great.
So we might do that. Who knows? We'll see. But I did. So speaking of trailers, I locked in a voice actor for the Western trailer.
Oh, nice.
Some of you guys might know.
Mm. Your
Just
guess
like
is out there. Yeah, your guess is out there. See if you're right.
Lee Van Cleef.
You think of Western.
Mm-hmm.
Lee
Think
Van
of
Cleef.
voices. Some of you in the chat probably have heard before.
Yul Brynner.
They're both dead. Don Fry. Is he from
Dude, this better not be Bob Newhart.
He's also dead. Isn't Don Fry that badass fighter?
Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome. I'd love to get his.
Don Fry would be amazing for like a Bloodbone trailer.
That guy. Ernest Borgnine.
Ernest Borgnine. Yeah, John Wayne.
John Wayne Gacy.
Queef.
That's not a person. Queef. It's funny.
I did do a little something this weekend. I went to this GCW show on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
absolute blast. They're over in Hartford, so made the last minute decision to go, and it was a great decision, man. Great show.
Haven't looked back since.
Yep, that's the top matches. I had this great 6-person tag, which kind of stole the show and had the whole building shaking. So,
did you get any footage?
Yeah, I put some on my Instagram. I think the stories might have expired already, but yeah, I got some clips of the match and stuff. You can hear like the crazy reactions and stuff. No. It was a fun Saturday night, and then Sunday spent on the Wayback Machine because apparently YouTube is dead, so they only recommend 2-year-old videos now that I've already watched. So I went back and I checked out an old Shell Bean stream. And man, this guy was just spilling all the secrets. I mean, he gave us his middle name, which I've never heard before. He showed art for this teen book that I don't think he's ever talked about since that stream.
Yeah.
He told us that Crank 1 and 2 are his favorite movies of all time.
Wow.
He's just going off, man. So, yeah, shout out to Shelby. Hopefully we'll see him tonight.
Old Shelby streams.
Yeah, man, he was sending out links to everybody. I mean, he was interacting with the chat. It was like a whole different person.
Wait, is he streaming right now?
He was. I think he just ended it.
Oh, he better come over here. Yeah, I did see he was streaming tonight. What's up? Look at a wild Shanny in the chat. What's up, Shanny? The goat? The duck?
The feds are here. Forget about that list. It never existed in the first place. Don't
put up
worry.
your firewalls.
Go back to celebrating the 4th of July. Pop some fireworks. Forget about lists and islands and all this other stuff. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, isn't that bogus?
Insane.
Fed Shanny. Did some bucks in the chat for Shanny.
The term "they pulled a fast one on us" has been thrown around a lot these days.
Yeah.
But I feel like they really pulled a fast one on us.
Well, speaking of Shanny, I wanted to shout out to Shanny because she's doing some work on our website right now with her Fed hacking. She's hacking into our website. Didn't even give her any passwords or credentials. And she's in there working on some new features for the site. So we could maybe one day crowdfund on there. Definitely pre-order campaign stuff. And if this all works out, the first thing we're going to test it on is the Western, which we're going to announce the name of the book very soon. And if you go to zadecomics.com right now, you could sign up for our newsletter. I made a new little piece on the front page here talking about it, some new art on here. Put your email right in here. You'll be access for all our updates and everything. And then you can go over, click more, which this is an error here. I got to re-link it. My bad. It takes you to this upcoming page with all of our future projects info. I took the Psycho Slumber stuff down from here because it's now on the site, but you can find that in the comics. Got some more kick-ass art from the book, and the Magic Cop 3 blurb is a little updated because Brandon's drawing that right now. So lots of new stuff going on the website, and hopefully we'll be able to sell the books from now on here. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see.
You just got to let Shani work her magic. Look, Amy's in the chat. Kamara's here. What's up, Chim Chim? I'm number. What's Kamara say? It's jumped up. Oh, Kamara's number 1 again. Yeah. How do we shut this off? This little ranking system in the chat.
There was some email today about YouTube and then a new way of making money on YouTube by selling your chat members' information.
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, just
I don't know. I could look at it real quick.
Yeah, pull it up. We got a member chat here from Snarticom. He says, "Don't ignore my avatar. All hail Mac." Yeah. Snarticom did in fact purchase the Blu-ray box set of Mac and Me last week.
Great choice.
So
dude. Okay, I was joking.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, read this email.
This email literally says, "Hi, Zaid Comics. We are launching a new feature that allows you to share channel and audience data to potentially be discovered by advertisers and brands for more earning opportunity." I was joking. I didn't even read it.
So we could exploit all of you in the chat.
Yeah. Why are we introducing these settings? The creator economy is growing and more advertising brands are eager to partner with YouTube creators. You can't always be sure if you're a good match because your channel and audience information is not easily accessible. What does this setting do? To help your channel be discovered by advertisers and brands, we're offering creators an easy way to share channel insights via this setting. Setting is off by default. Potential earning opportunities. Examples of potential earning opportunities include higher revenue ad campaign partnerships with advertisers, more brand deal offers, and higher shopping affiliate commissions. As always, not all listed example opportunities will apply to all creators. What data will be shared? Channel stats, audience breakdowns, YouTube shopping program performance, number of subscribers, views, likes, including, and then audience breakdown, including your audience's gender, geographics, and age
how much
range.
money can we get off of this, though?
Well, I feel like
we talking here?
We're not going to get money off of this, and the reason why is because this seems like a partnership program or an affiliate program for, like when you pitch Raid Shadow Legends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they have to contact you and you have to sign up for an agreement on that. So it's not like YouTube's giving you any money, I don't think. I think this is just a way for them to exploit your audience even more.
Yeah, they'll probably take a cut of whatever you make from this deal that somebody else gives you.
Even just beyond that, I think that you're on the hook for all the work, and all they're doing is getting more data mining out of you. Because
I don't want to do more work.
Like if you're pitching the underwear thing, you have to sell underwear for you to make money off of that, right?
Me
like
undies.
It's not just you talking about it on your stream.
Me undies. Use the affiliate link.
You don't have to say it, but you have to click on the link and use your affiliate code and all that stuff. So
BetterHelp.
Zaid123. Just type that in the box and get free shipping to your order.
Snarticom likes big sub sandwiches.
Horrible. Michael Bancroft's in the chat. He says, "How does Brandon feel about Phil biting his look?"
That's all right. What do they say? Imitation's the most sincerest form of flattery.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been rocking the same look since the very beginning. So
I think you mean battery.
Whatever, it works. Yeah,
what's up,
dude?
Bancroft?
BetterHelp is expensive.
I wouldn't know.
It's like $45 a week.
I need neck help. They have that?
Well, we can look into it.
On the road
sponsorship opportunity, Phil. You can get help for your neck right away.
Damn. All right. So for those who just showed up, like Bancroft here, we got Admiral Wackass in the chat. I'm sure you guys saw the tweet about the new book news. We're trying to make it into your summer reading list this summer. So we do have a story ready to roll for you guys for our Western. Next week, I'm hoping to announce the title and have a trailer with some kick-ass music and a voiceover from a voice actor you may know.
It's Louis.
All right.
That's what everybody in the chat is saying.
Maybe it's Louis. Who knows? But
is it Lou Ferrigno? I hear he's doing voiceover work now.
People in the chat may recognize this voice actor. All right. I just got to send him some lines and he could record. He or she.
He can read, so it's not Lou Ferrigno. So knock that down. We're nearing this thing down, guys. We're almost there. Phil's gonna spill it any second now. The more he keeps talking about it.
But there's really awesome. You guys have heard us talk about this printing news. Us attempting to print comics. You want to talk about that, Bren? I got some visual examples here with me.
So the printer at the print shop is functioning now, and I figured out why. I should have brought in examples of the little pinup demo book and what it was doing with that.
Yeah.
So before it was printing like, I don't know, I don't have a sheet of paper, but it was printing one image here, and then the other one on the other side of the page was like way offset. So it would be like your cover, and then the inside cover is like over here on the other side of the page. And I figured out why it was doing that, and it's some weird printer dialog problem where it's taking the file, the PDF at its size, and putting it on like an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So it's just kind of like adding white area to it. And then when you go to a left justified image, which has a right binding, it pushes it real far left because it gives it this huge white margin on the right. It's really weird. Well, anyway, but for comic book size stuff, it printed out just perfectly.
It now works.
And it's working.
Have demos, test prints of the Western, and I'm covering up the logo here, but it came out awesome. So Saturday we went in, tested these on a PDF that I had that was just to show the story. So the pages weren't lined up correctly, so the double page spread was off, but I fixed that, and this is today's test print. This version, all of the paper is the same, right, Brandon?
Correct.
So the interiors are the same paper stock as the cover. However, we can print them separately. So the cover stock is a more glossy stock, which I think this copy has, you can see the more glossy stock as opposed to the interiors of them, which is dope. So we could try to play around with newsprint for interiors and a different stock for a cover, and the machine prints it and binds it all in one go, and all we have to do is trim the book, and it's stable bound here. So
wait, but why is that back cover all white?
Because I'm an idiot and I was supposed to add 2 extra pages and I didn't. So the back cover that I whipped up really quick, this would be the regular back cover. We'll probably, whatever. I just whipped that up really quickly, so pretty cool.
I think the white area on the red, the white should be an hourglass shape.
The what? Say that again.
Like the white area that's not red. It would be an inset image, but in the shape of the hourglass, and then the red would be, whatever red.
Instead of a stripe, you're saying it would be this hourglass. Yeah, we could
like
do
the
that.
Back of all of the.
We've done that before, yeah.
Self-printed stuff.
So here's some of the interior work. This is a pinup that I had done that we'll probably use as a cover one day, but I just threw this as an interior cover to space it there, trying not to spoil anything here, because this is basically a ready, finished, lettered story. So look at that. It's amazing freaking art, and it's black and white. And I'm really interested to see how it looks on newsprint. But so these are insanely cool. Like, you could feel the ink on here and messing. Now it's just like experimenting, right? Messing around with different paper quality, stock. And then once we get into doing color, because it can also print color, like we could just totally print a Magicop Ashcan, which is full color, just to see how that works and on what kind of paper we like with it.
Yeah, I think what would be really cool is splitting up issue 1 into 4 individual floppies, printing those ourselves, because we're out of Magicop 1, and there are a lot of people that want to get their hands on it, especially before issue 3 is launched. So we can do that. Or add that 6-page Ashcan that needs to be colored.
Yeah.
We could print that out as a supplemental.
And then also I was thinking too, because we could just take like the way we put out comics in a totally new direction, where as the books are being completed, we can put them out in floppies as chapters for people on our site that want to read them as they're being produced. And then that'll help us cover costs for art, for future projects, for paying for the art of these books. And then we could crowdfund the collection of them and get a bigger printer to print those trades that are perfect bound. So I think we're going to do that with the Western. We're working on Magicop 3. We could potentially do that with that and Lost Pages 4. And I think that would be a new route to go on. Because I'm writing this series in chapters, like Magicop, where it's around 24 to 26 pages a chapter, which would be a floppy. Super dope.
Cool. That looks great.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into the different paper types and see what we can do for the interiors and then that cover. Because I'm sure that the machine doesn't want to fold super heavy stock material, and I know there's certain things that it doesn't want to do, so we can see what our limitations are, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, this is the more glossy, almost like magazine cover stock, which is like it's like thinner, but it has the gloss to it.
Yeah, that was just our flyer material that I had bought just to do quick flyers.
Yeah,
you can see the gloss difference.
So yeah, the next step, let's get some other paper types. I think that would be awesome.
Okay.
Get on that.
All right.
Yeah, so that, fingers crossed, the website is up and running. I heard from Shani today. She says she's got a progress bar for funding, which is awesome. So we're going to have the issue 0s available, probably with a line art. Oh, look at this guy just in time.
He missed the whole thing.
He missed it. He came in on purpose.
Scissor me, daddy!
Shelby. He's got toast. Is that fairy bread?
Is that grilled cheese sandwich?
It's fairy bread minus the fairy.
Did you miss my whole printing venture?
Listen, dude, I just got off my feet. I'm not in the mood, Phil.
You were just streaming.
Was I fast? I made the whole family dinner, dude. I made the whole family dinner.
Super quick. The two remarks got dinner.
That's impressive.
My food's not even hot. Is this what?
Look at this, Shelby. Lieutenant Hughes just ordered a bean modeled after you.
That'll be shipped out tomorrow, Lieutenant Hughes.
Terrible.
Your book is on its way. Shelby, now I got to go through this whole thing again. I got to show you this.
Wait, first let me tell you about the girl that he drew eating boogers. Yeah, that's
disgusting.
Hey, are you guys getting that weird blue pop-up when you open StreamYard saying about the update? What is that?
I just saw it and I X'd out of it because I had to go live, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. It's something about like Google Chrome and it working probably better with a different thing.
Because I wasn't able to click on people. I would click people and only certain people. It was only letting me pull up the straights.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody in our chat is straight, which each their own.
I kept clicking on Noah and I couldn't highlight his comments.
Yeah, see, Noah never comes in here. Noah, Mo Biggs is never in here either. So, but Eddie Winkler asked, "What's going on with the printing?" We're doing test prints of our books. We're going to be releasing this summer, and they're coming out really well. So there's just a little tweaks we have to do on the printer, and yeah, that's basically it. And probably like I have to redo the print file as well. I got to add 2 more pages because I'm dumb and just the last 2 pages came out blank. So I'm gonna add some like ad space and stuff so that this would be the back cover.
Are you planning on 300 DPI covers or?
Yeah, I think 300 will be good. I think. Nice. Yeah, I've upgraded from the 75, but I don't want to show too much off because there's spoilers, and this is a short. But here's some of the first page. The blacks came out awesome. You could see that, right? Lettering. And Shelby told me to print this in black and white, so
yeah,
I wanted to oblige.
Maybe you should poll chat if they would like a black and white unlettered preview.
No. You're the only person that wants that.
Ooh, how about a no art only lettered preview?
Yeah, how about a just lettered preview? Shelby?
Do an all blank sketch cover edition with just the logo, and they can draw their own Western.
All the dialogue, speech bubbles are there and everything.
Draw your own comic.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, give them blue line borders so that they don't have to plan out their panel work.
What do you like better, the shiny cover or the not shiny cover?
The not shiny cover.
Yeah, I think me too.
Yeah, also the shiny paper is real thin. Yeah. It's just flyer material that just happened to be 11 by 17, and I wanted to test printing the cover from a different drawer in the printer, so it worked.
Yeah. People who like the shiny cover are wrong.
That's fine. We can do a higher priced shiny cover edition.
All right.
For those
we could. Yeah, but so the idea is printing our floppies now. We could print low runs, and when we run out, we could print them again. And what we're trying to do is have a line art variant cover, colored cover, a shirt, which I got a cool idea for, and
all black and white. It's great.
But black and white, no. And then what
Is
else?
it one of those cowboy shirts where it has like that fake shoulder thing with the lines?
Well, this one has the fake bolo necktie.
Oh yeah, it's printed right on the shirt.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And then we're gonna do a playing card, not dissimilar to the Lost Pages playing cards, and a poster, wanted poster, which is already drawn. So
He hasn't
talk more about that.
Look at he hasn't been seen for weeks.
Who?
Right, your super.
Oh, yeah, that's
he disappeared like 2 weeks ago.
Chinese Communist Party.
Xi
Xi
Jinping?
Jinping.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
I thought
he signed all those deals and then has been MIA, man. You know?
I actually thought this was one of the art reps from Hawaii that I see at conventions.
Sumo?
Yeah, one of Sumo's buddies. When is Shelby putting out his own original story?
Never.
That's a good question. Are you talking about the Shelby Robertson life story?
Yeah.
Autobiography?
The bio of the being.
I do have this 6-page ash can that's kind of about the shell bean.
Yeah.
Shelby's, tells the story of him growing up.
That's a good question.
Being chosen by Rob for greatness. Plucked from obscurity. He's a mere child to work for the great Rob Liefeld and become a superstar comic book artist.
One day I'll put it out. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Jinping. Here's a bonk for you.
You called?
Yeah, I got a ton of original stuff. You can go to my site and see some things. I got some stuff there.
Yeah, the link is in the description, AmericanDiscord.com.
Yeah.
He's got Ace was just talking about an old team book that you mentioned once that you have.
That we'll talk about again after that stream.
Oh yeah, Ace has been watching all the old. There's nothing good on YouTube nowadays, so he's been going back watching all my old streams.
That's right. Yeah, it's getting all the secrets,
Dude, on YouTube, like you said, it's only recommending old videos that you've watched.
That's it.
I'm basically every 5th video that's on my For You page is a video from a channel that I'm subscribed to, but it's a members only video that I can't watch.
Yeah, there's tons of those. Every other video is a members only video.
Really? I haven't run into that yet.
It is, the algorithm is all fucked up. I mean, and the thing is, it's not like recommending me stuff for new channels that I, sub to or anything. It's literally just old channels that I've been sub to forever. These old videos just keep popping up. It's weird.
Did I ever show you guys? I would scroll, there was an entire day where I would scroll and it was all Chinese streams, news station streams. But my whole page was all Chinese, everything.
There you go.
No, I never saw that. That's hilarious.
Let's see. We got questions here about the Western Assless Chaps tier. Custom chaps for backers. Could look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do a bigger tier.
Better make those big boy sizes,
Oh yeah, we'll have to see.
ASM 300 chaps.
Are you gonna do a variant? Western?
No. We're gonna call it the Big Booty Edition.
Cicerone says, "How about making it an adult coloring book Western?"
Actually,
my girlfriend actually
drawing will send a cease and desist for that, so we gotta tread carefully there.
Oh, Passion. Yeah, he has the
He's
market
got
on
that copyrighted, so you gotta.
That's true. Oh, we got Comics Legend, always a master of the questions. Will you be printing your own comics similar to Peter Samedi is doing with his comics? Maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah, it seems like the possibility is there.
Peter really inspired us into looking at a printer we have access to,
Yeah, a printer we already had in the shop.
How long have we had this printer?
Only like maybe a year.
Right.
I don't know if
it's not too bad.
It's been last
it's not
summer.
terrible. If you had it for 5 years, then I'd be like, yeah, you might want
to. See, the problem was that it never had the proper drivers installed for the printer, and so it could just print like a regular printer.
Yeah,
and you could do like the different tray stuff, but the proper finisher, which is like this additional mechanism on the end, was never utilizable. And so now it can fold and staple the books and all of that. So that's pretty cool. Now that that's working, I think we just need to settle on what kind of paper we want to use. What's the interior
Did you guys name it yet?
What?
Your printer. You're supposed to name it.
Yeah, no, we have all the 3D printers have names except for the resin printers. But yeah,
could I name it?
Our big Canon printer.
You want to name it?
Let's hear the name.
Yule Printer.
Yule Printer? I don't know. See, we have names. Like it. Let me tell you, we have 3 Elegoo Max printers, Neptune Max printers. We have Chocolate Shake. We got Michael J. Fox. And we have the Colostomizer. Okay? And then we have an Ender 3 to 100.
Wait, you have the Colostomizer?
The Colostomy
bag?
We had an Ender 3 that was donated to us. It's called the Shitty Migley because it was donated by a guy with the last name Migley. And then we have 2 gigantic Orange Storm Gigas by Elegoo. Those are the meter by meter cubed printers. We have Lamont. Was it Lamont the Big Dummy?
I never heard that.
We have Cuthbert.
Cuthbert?
Yeah.
Shouts to Cuthbert.
Painted him blue and
Cuthbert is down.
His name up.
The Cuthbert printer, the Y-axis motor keeps overheating and it won't run for more than 20 hours without failing. Although it did just come off of a 30-day print without stopping, so
you couldn't take it. Couldn't take it anymore. I like Yule Printer.
Yule Printer.
It's gonna be pretty the Western, Yep. Western Star. Right. And Jay Ryan wants to know if we're gonna have Doug Mankey quotes over the art on this one. Maybe. I'll reach out. I mean, Doug's been seeing progress on this book, so he hasn't read it yet.
Invisible ink.
Look, Wackass is trying to start up his own print house by stealing our trade secrets.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna charge us double.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the end game. It's to print our own floppies. We can't print perfect bound though, right? I don't know.
I mean, you could, but we'd have to then bind it somehow.
Yeah.
You guys have you thought about scratch and sniff stickers?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that for the next butt book.
That'd be great.
God. All right. I think the next thing, Brandon, is getting one of those cutters that Will has down the block.
Yeah, that thing's 100 years old.
How did you cut that? That was a full bleed. How did you cut that?
It's the same way that he cuts the cheese.
With my hands. Actually, with Brandon's hands.
With the shell being in each hand while you're pushing.
Yeah, so the books do need trimming, right?
Yeah, they need to be trimmed.
We have a really nice, what would you call it? Hand cutter?
I would say that it is a consumer grade flat blade cutter, and we cut through 3 comics at once.
Today.
Yeah, today.
So
But-
it's a T square. That's what Brandon's trying to say.
Basically.
But down the block from the print shop where we've had previously our ash cans printed, he has a cool, like, I don't know, much more professional cutter where you line everything up, you put your foot on a pedal, like a safety pedal, and then you push a button and it goes, it like guillotines it by way of electricity.
Yeah, and it could cut like 5 inches worth of paper at a time.
So that would be
ours could probably cut maybe ½ inch.
Yeah,
of compressed paper.
So that would be a good investment. You know.
Yeah, the printer.
Next thing.
The printer. If I ever drive up to get stuff, the printer I use, he's got. It might be the same one, but he does stacks that are like 3 phone books.
Yeah.
And it comes down at an angle, and it just kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what this guy has. It has like a light line that's not
all
a laser
9/8.
because it's like 60 years old, this thing. And it's a line of light, and that's how you know where it's going to cut.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's what we need.
Yeah.
All right.
Until then, I'm just going to keep using these old Papa John's pizza cutters that I keep finding in the alley.
You can just use scissors like Cobra, how he cuts pizza.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Well, that's why a pizza cutter is more effective.
Yeah, the Cobra's cool. All right, that's the news. Hopefully next week we'll be ready to reveal the title of it. All right, so stay tuned for all that. We'll see.
The old printer.
Yeah, I hope so. Brandon, I saw this and then I'm like, what is this from? This car? Do you know what this car is from?
Enhance. Yeah, isn't that the Mach 5? Just silver.
But the chrome, like seeing it like this in chrome, I feel like it's from another game. Maybe it was gold in the game that I'm thinking of.
I don't know. It just looks like the Mach 5.
Yeah, it does look like the Mach 5. Maybe it's a car from like Vigilante 8. Like, was there a gold, super chromed out car in that game? It gave me that weird acid flashback, and that's probably why my neck hurts.
Yeah, you whiplashed so hard trying to remember.
Yeah, is it Racer X? Racer X's car is gold, no?
Yeah, the shooting star, but it's pointy. It doesn't have the triple points in the front.
Well, thanks for nothing. That's in GTA, I guess.
Well, Mach 5 is cool.
Yeah, the Mach 5 is cool.
I always wanted a Mach 5, and then I don't have one.
Did you see the tips?
That car was from Midnight Club, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Chim Chim in the trunk.
That's right.
It was.
We got another question here. Club. Comics Legend questions is how far along is Magic Cop 3?
Page 11 is probably 75% of the way sketched.
There you go. Already 10 pages in. And ideally we would print that as a floppy too.
The first 20 pages?
Was it 24 pages each?
Sure.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. Have you guys ever seen, what is this, an alligator? Yeah. Take a look at this. This is how you escape an alligator death roll.
If an alligator grabs you, it might start a death roll, a terrifying spin meant to dismember prey. To survive, you should try to roll in the same direction as the alligator. If you have a free arm, aim for the alligator's eyes, or try to jab its nostrils. And if all else fails, play dead. Sometimes the alligator will release its grip, giving you a chance to escape.
How long do you have to keep rolling with the alligator?
Yeah, don't they do this in water?
Right. That's what I feel like. You rolling on land isn't going to do anything. How strong is their ability to roll?
Well, I don't know, because my dog can't roll. All right.
Okay.
And we're trying to push it to make it roll. I'm not. No. But and I feel like animals like that have hard times rolling. I feel like humans have a whole hard time rolling, you know?
Yep.
Some people look like they could roll really good.
Yeah. Yeah, my dog don't want to roll. He just wants to lay down. Awesome one says, don't wash your feet and he won't want to eat you.
I'm going to tell you a story when I'm done with the sandwich.
I don't know. I feel like those alligator attacks in India happen a lot.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know if they can even smell anything.
It's because you're poking them in the nostrils too much.
No, my dog's built like a tank. He's not fat.
He's built like a warthog.
Yeah. The plane.
Yeah, the plane, not the animal.
100mm
cannon in the front.
Whack-Ass's main move is the roll. Because he could survive the alligator
We'll have
attack.
to have him come in on the Diaz Brothers show and show it off live.
Yeah, is he the one that's coming in live next week?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
this week.
if you can outroll the alligator, you actually tear its head off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can see that.
You got to roll. That's the thing. You have to roll in the opposite direction
to counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have you guys seen the movie Hot Chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you seen it, Shelby?
Hmm.
The Hot Chick.
The Hot Chick?
No, I just watched The Accountant 2 last night.
Did you enjoy it?
I gotta watch it still.
Comes
the pause.
Pause. It was good. It was almost as good as Roadhouse, the remake.
Yeah. You liked that though.
Shelby, on a scale of Crank 1 and 2, where would you slot?
I know which video you're watching because I've only talked about those two movies
Yes.
in like three streams. Yeah.
So you liked it?
Dude, it's a good movie. If you like the first one, you'll love it. Yeah.
How did you feel about the Xavier School for the Gifted room of hyper intelligent autists? And the scene went on for, I'm pretty sure, 40 minutes.
No way.
Dude, it felt like a lifetime. I had a beard when I got out of that scene alone. I had a full beard.
Yeah, they did drag it on. But I heard the extended director's cut's coming out. They promise more stemming for you, Brandon. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They upped the stemming?
No.
Yeah. Stem harder. Yeah, they cut out all the scenes of him with the baseball bat against his shins in this one.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite parts of the first movie. I was like, this guy gets it.
They kind of hinted at it, though, when he had that lightsaber, when he was talking to his brother. You know that part?
Yeah.
But they didn't show it. I was like, why didn't they lean into that?
No, yeah, I just figured that he was like
Dude.
super autistic and like
They jumped the shark a little bit in it, but I think the story was fine, man. Like I honestly, I thought it was gonna suck.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be terrible because I was like, that first movie was a nice open shut story.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I really like.
I'm okay with it.
I haven't seen
I was like,
the second one. Brandon, you've seen both of these. What do you think was better, Working Man or Accountant 2?
Accountant 2.
I would rather watch Accountant 2.
Wow.
I think Working Man is fine, but there's no unique character to it, where the accountant is a unique character, whereas the Working Man is just Jason Statham.
I'm going to tell you what I'm about to do.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to break your nose, and then I'm going to walk out the front door.
The Beekeeper is better than Accountant 1 and 2 together.
Really?
I think so. And The Gray Man was better than The Beekeeper.
I need to watch The Gray Man again. I only watched it once.
But there's 2 men in that movie. How could it be called The Gray Man?
Because he's the Gray Man.
But there's another guy. Who's he?
Chris Evans.
Oh.
He's the bad guy.
Have you watched Chompy and the Girls yet?
No.
I'm going to mention that movie until you watch it. I've decided. And then I'm going to quiz you. Sans Wiki.
Well, you better get all of them right.
Sans Wiki, dude. I'm going to ask you all the questions about how many ladies did Joe Quesada eat in this movie?
Got Aldous in the chat. What's up, Aldous?
Dude, oh man. Oh, I got to see if I could find this thing real quick about Jurassic Park.
Well, let me show you this. This is
do your thing.
Rob Schneider tweeted out he's doing maybe a loose sequel to what, The Hot Chick?
The Hot Chick. Yeah, I saw it.
It's Me, Jessica. It's me, Jessica. Thought that was good. Everybody go watch The Hot Chick.
Yeah, Rob Schneider is funny.
Classic Schneider.
Funny guy.
Yeah. What's your Jurassic World?
I need to find it because
I have no interest in Jurassic anything.
No. The first Jurassic Park is great. It's a great movie. It's one of the all-time movies.
Yeah, I like the third one.
The what?
I like the third one.
The third one?
Yes.
Doesn't everybody hate the third one?
I think everybody hates the second one.
Yeah, the second one is not good. The third one, I don't remember if I saw that one.
Yeah, it's the one with the raptors.
They all have raptors in them. Clever girl.
Yeah, if you saw the third one, you'd know. It's
a bunch of clever girls. All right. Give me 75 more seconds.
See, Jake agrees.
He likes the third one?
Yeah. It's like, if you know, you know.
I'm not a big Jurassic fan, you know.
My boys were huge into them. I personally only seen I saw the first one at a drive-in theater when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the first one with the redhead? I think 2 movies ago, I guess.
Jurassic
World.
Yeah, it was just Jurassic World.
She's in the first.
So I watched that one, and it made me wish they only made the first one.
The very first one?
Yeah, so I don't know what happens between them, but I'm good. I'll just watch the first one.
So he's like, I wish I could go back in time and delete all the other sequels.
All right, so this guy says, Emilio Diamond Phillips.
Oh, nice.
Says, best line delivery of all time is Wayne Knight's insane laugh squeal here, which everybody assumes is from the Barbasol can because it's so inhuman. So this is that scene where he's giving him that dino DNA or whatever. Right?
Dino DNA.
All right, so I'm going to share this tab instead.
Mm-hmm. That's his laugh?
Apparently, you could hear the spring going off and this thing just, like hitting the metal, hitting itself as it reaches its max limit. And then he squeals.
That's good, huh?
I never knew that was him Yeah, I only thought
like
thought it was the can, like everybody says.
Yeah, that Jurassic Park reminds me, because the character's name is Dr. Alan Grant, right?
Yeah.
The main guy. It just reminds me of the comic writer Alan Grant.
No, I don't know what that is. Sleep apnea causes that.
R.I.P.
He lost a lot of weight. Good for him.
Did he? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's not fat anymore. Well, I mean, he's kind of fat.
I saw that Bryce Dallas Howard uses guns.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Like in real life, or?
Still not going to watch it.
In the movie? No, there's no reason to watch any Jurassic movie except for the first one.
Watch the third one.
Yeah, it's like I said. I saw that last one was on a streaming service, and I watched it, and I was like, man, I'm just going to never watch anything else ever.
Right.
Embarrassed.
Ever again. Yeah, there's no reason
I
to
don't
watch
watch Chompy again.
Embarrassed all this. Are you looking forward to the Superman coming out? That's this week? Yeah, I'll go see it.
This weekend. I heard it's going to make $300 million this weekend. It's going to be the biggest movie ever.
ScarJo with guns.
I heard she turns into a raptor at the end of the movie.
She gets
That
bit.
was Scarlett Joy. I thought that was Ron Howard's daughter again. I don't recognize that woman now.
This is a different
I don't recognize her.
storyline.
Yeah, it's totally different. Now it's
They've
like
run out of ideas.
Yeah, they got all the same looking women in the movie. So
She looks like her, right? Like, am I crazy?
Yeah, they all look the same. Yeah, that's how.
Oh, doesn't Bryce have a bigger butt?
Yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
Pull that up.
Yeah, pull that up.
I liked her in that one episode of Black Mirror.
Oh, Black Mirror is annoying. I would say.
I told my buddy, I was like, oh yeah, I like her. She was cool in Wedding Crashers. And he was like, that's Amy Adams. It's like, no, it isn't. I had to go back and watch it again. I was like, damn it.
They all look the same. Yeah.
I guess I just don't like her.
Did you? We talked about this on Friday a little bit, but did you see that they cut out of Superman the villain Ultraman punching Crypto?
That's the only reason I was gonna watch it.
To the ground.
Yeah, see that little rat dog get his ass whooped. But
he made a squeal noise, just like Wayne Knight.
Just knocked the fuck out.
Hey, you didn't pull it up in your chat, but I mentioned that that's the same dog from Anchorman. That's Baxter. Yeah, so he's used. You remember when Baxter gets punted by Jack Black into the
second best part of Anchorman? He gets kicked off the bridge. Yeah, it's amazing.
That was baby Baxter. Yeah. Now we got big Baxter getting punched by Ultraman.
Yeah, I wonder if they have stunt animals like that.
It's fine. You can kick them. They're just stupid animals.
Well, it's like all the horses that had to fall down in those westerns, and they just like tie ropes around their legs and yank them out.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Right. No great.
All for Hollywood. All right, this is big news, Brandon.
Big news.
I don't know if you heard this. That we might be in trouble. Chuck E. Cheese is launching an arcade for adults called Chuck's Arcade.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at that. Chuck's Arcade.
This reminds me of the Simpsons jokes. The Simpsons joke of the feed store called Sneed's Feed and Seed, formerly Chuck's.
And they'd sell bird feed?
Yeah, it was like a bait shop.
Like Jake says, do they feed and seed?
So,
Bemis is also correct.
Sneed's Feed and Seed, formerly Chuck's.
Chuck's Arcade. Yeah, they'll be changing the name in no time.
This arcade sponsored by Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
What are they going to do that Dave and Buster's doesn't do?
Gourmet food and creepier old guys there.
Every place that opens like this thinks that people want gourmet food at these places.
No, here it says right here, Chuck's is launching the new concept for adults. Describes the company as a modern day love letter to games and people that built the brand. Adult focused arcades featuring a blend of retro and modern titles like Donkey Kong and Mortal Kombat to Halo, Connect 4, Hoops.
It's just Dave & Buster's. That's all it is.
Yes!
You too could win a stuffed animal from a claw machine.
Heck yeah, man. Half as effective as a Toys R Us pop-up shop, bro.
Dude, this is just a Chuck E. Cheese.
No, they got Dig Dug, Brandon. You don't understand.
I bet that they have that LCD monitor reproduction Dig Dug cabinet at Chuck E. Cheese also.
Dig Dug, what's that? Centipede. We got Tempest right here.
Yep.
What else we got here? That's about it. Missile Command. Is that a Missile Command? Or
it's an asteroid cabinet.
Oh, asteroids, you're right.
Look at that shitty LCD monitor.
Look at these not good stuffed animals, too.
No,
sorry about
shit.
They look like Arthur the Aardvark characters.
This is like the Itchy and Scratchy and Pals thing with Disgruntled Goat and Ku Klux Klan.
I do miss that clam.
Where's the skee ball at?
I'm sure
like that was their big thing, man.
Air hockey, cruising.
No, they
Exotica.
did research on it, and they found that adults don't like to play skee ball.
Is that true? Now people ask about skee ball all the time. Look at this:
Yeah,
St. Petersburg, Tulsa, El Paso, and St. Louis. We got to go to St. Louis now. Look at this, Brandon. Mr. Beast.
With a new upgraded package design, but it's got a new wrapper. Burger King's Donut Burger.
No one
you know, my daughter schooled me on Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Because they have internet at school and they have to do reports.
Oh, yeah,
she told me the guy that started Chuck E. Cheese was a huge Disney simp, and his whole life he just wanted to work for Disney. So she was saying that he did get a job at Disney. He gets canned, non-rehirable status. He then goes and starts Chuck E. Cheese so that he has his own. If you look at Chuck E. Cheese, Mickey Mouse, she's like, it's literally supposed to be his version of Mickey Mouse is what he is.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the rest is history. But yeah, thanks to Disney's hiring and firing policies, we have Chuck E. Cheese. That's essentially how it came to.
Well, I thought Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz Pizza were started up by these partners, and then they had disagreement, and so they went their separate ways, and that's why there was two entities. And then eventually Chuck E. Cheese won out and bought up all the Showbiz Pizzas.
With Showbiz was sold. No, Showbiz was sold in the. Oh God, what year was that? I'm trying to think because they actually switched. Central California switched the Chuck E. Cheese's to Showbiz, so I think it had to do with locations. I don't know if it had to do with the name.
Right, I think that's when they separated. That's kind of like that Del Taco and Taco Bell situation, or whatever the other one is. Like they split. That's the same thing with Aldi and Aldi in Germany.
Green Burrito.
Yeah, what about Chunky Cheese?
Chunky Cheese.
Listen. This morning, coming back from Target on the east side,
I
drove by a Mexican restaurant called Jason's. It's called Jason's Mexican Food.
All right, listen. Scream more Mexican than Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I like did like a double take. Like what? Because we have Jason's Deli here, and it had a similar logo, but it's not the same. It had a burrito under Jason. Jason's Mexican food. I was like,
Jason.
what?
How do you feel about this? I was listening to a YouTube video about a missing woman, and she would just incidentally, the guy was talking about how she pulled over to get some food at this local restaurant, and I guess it was a taco place, and it was run by a woman, and I don't remember what her name was, and her wife. And the Mexican restaurant was called Dos Pink Tacos. And then the the narrator was like, and then yes, that is an actual restaurant.
Damn. Well, now I got to look up Jason's Mexican food because shout outs to Jason in the chat on Hinted Entertainment, Jason Bascom. He says, I have no Mexican food.
I'm not eating your Mexican food, Jason. I didn't stop.
Yeah.
Jason did this really cool Shadow and Phantom piece. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, it was dope.
Really liked it. But it was a commission.
Was it the one with the Shadow and the Phantom? Yeah, so.
They want you to do a deep dive on these taco places, Phil.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cranberry's down. Cranberry might know.
Mexican.
Cranberry and I have been avoiding the sun. It was 113 today.
Was it in Tucson?
Yeah. It's it'll be east. What street was that? Look up East 23rd or East Grant. It was one or the other because it was when I was coming back.
North Latino.
Or that. That's a cross street.
Closes soon.
Yeah, look at. Is that? Hey.
Jason's Mexican food.
I'm telling you, I saw it. I was driving and I looked again. I was like, what?
They got a drive-through.
See, Jason in chat, you're a liar. There's your Mexican food right there.
What is this?
That's a Bell Beefer.
Dude, it's a hot dog bun that's been cored out and filled with salsa or gallo.
What the hell is that?
It's a pico de gallo sandwich, Phil.
Pico sandwich? Oh, what is this?
Fruit cup.
Cucumbers.
It's called dessert.
What is that stuff? Is that Valentine?
No, that's the tahini
sauce, right?
Tahini sauce.
Yeah, that's they collect all those from the people that finish their Bloody Marys.
What is this? Wait, it's a hot dog. The Serrano. No,
that's Los Pink Tacos.
Sonoran hot dog special.
It is a hot dog. I told you.
What is going on?
You can blend up your fruit cup with your Valentine.
This isn't Mexican food.
Well, that right there is. That's just a California burrito, right?
Who is this lady?
Oh, let's hear the audio on this.
Wait, that's not even the same restaurant. Wait, no, hold on. That's at my El Beto. I recognize that. I recognize the outlet.
No, she's on her break from El Beto, and she goes to Jason's.
Yes.
Yeah, this hot dog is super suspicious. I feel like it's chopped up hot dog too.
Yeah, maybe that's not tomato. It's just chopped up hot dog.
It's disgusting.
That's right, Jason. It's Mexican food by Jason for Jason.
What is the other one? Dos Pink Tacos.
Yeah,
the one Brandon was saying. Is it Los Pink or Dos Pink?
Two.
Like two.
Look, it's in Phoenix.
That's nasty.
It's in Phoenix, and they have Instagram.
Of course it is.
What is that supposed to mean?
Portland's like, we're weird. Phoenix is like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Check out all these Subarus.
Tucson's like, that's cute. Now watch this.
This is them.
Are they old?
No, they're like young. One of them might be young. I don't know.
One of them looks
For
like
personal reasons, the property owner of our restaurant has put the restaurant up for sale. So obviously that means we no longer have a restaurant
at this
location. Our last day will be 12/23.
Yeah, the 23rd of this month, December.
So make sure, come in,
We still
support
got
us.
time.
Until then, honestly,
This is
you want catering,
2023.
you want us at an event, you want us at your wedding, we're
No,
there.
to buy
We're
the
going to start
restaurant.
trying to do more events.
Oh, we buy it out from underneath them. We save it. We
Well,
can
this was
crowdfund the
two
rest.
And then,
2 years
and then
ago.
we have a new Jason's Mexican, bro.
This is 2 years ago, guys. When did she go missing?
I guess before this, I'd have to look it up again.
They're vegan.
Oh God!
She's a part of
You
the
can't
vegan
have
community.
vegan tacos. That's just awful.
Well, there you go. Brunch
Neither
wrap.
of them look like they were
Did
Mexican.
they post any missing posters on their account?
Aw,
What was that?
Oh yeah.
That was Jurassic Park laughing.
The wheezing. Well, there you go. She's not missing anymore. Shout outs to Two Pink.
No, she's still missing.
Oh.
It wasn't either of those two that were missing. It was the third woman who was missing.
The third wife?
No.
So she went there to eat and then just never came out?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
No, she was like the woman. It was a video that was released today or yesterday on the channel Missing Enigma. And it was about a woman who had just broken up with her boyfriend of 5 years, or maybe the boyfriend died. I don't really know. But she had a pet iguana named Rosie, and the pet iguana was the reincarnation of her ex-boyfriend, and the iguana was talking to her. And then she went on a road trip. She was supposed to go to a wedding, but then she decided not to go to the wedding, but then to drive into the forest with her vehicle, and then it gave her 2 flat tires and it crashed her car.
I already know where she's at. She's up at Joshua Tree selling people pet rocks, bro. I already know who this lady is.
Dude, Joshua Tree is like at least 60% of the missing people stories on YouTube.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there like a big hole in the ground they all just jump into?
Wow. Well, I'm never going there.
They're all walking. They're all walking around. When's the last time you stopped and asked someone for their legal name?
Yeah, they all have those trail names like Big Crumbly or the Caterpillar.
She's in the burrito meat now?
Yeah.
Right. Human still counts as vegan, right?
Yeah, I guess you're not eating any animals.
You're the animal. There you go.
Do you think Jason goes by the Mexican Jason?
When he's working, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what he did. Awesome One is saying that it's oversold for him because there is 0 Joshua next to the tree.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't go to a place called that.
Joshua Tree?
It's weird.
What about if you went to a place called Jacob's Ladder?
Jacob Ladder?
Jacob's Ladder.
There should be a character named Jacob Ladder.
What would he do? He would own a Jacob's Mexican food restaurant.
Yeah, you didn't hear this, but Jacob almost died today. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, Shady almost dumped the cabinet onto him outside of the arcade.
Did they save the cabinet?
Yeah, well, Jacob saved the cabinet. I mean, he almost got crushed.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, almost don't count.
I know.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
You hear Jacob's Ladder is a movie.
Yeah.
It is a wild movie. They're remaking it.
Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, ScarJo.
Pedro Pascal as the ladder.
Yeah. It's basically like in this one, they borrow elements from Back to the Future, and he goes back in time and makes sure there's only the first Jurassic Park movie. ever made.
Yeah, that would probably.
So I get it, man. Hey, look, dinosaur stuff that looks cool. Parents and their credit cards. Kids.
No. The only dinosaur movie I like is that one with Adam Driver, where he's 4,000 years in the past. What's it called? 669 or something?
6 Million Pound Man.
What is it? 6 million Driver Dino film.
No, I saw that. That was Shallow Hal.
No, 65 it's called.
65. 64, 65.
No, it's 65 because it's 65 million years ago, right? 65 million thousand. It's called 65, and it's back in time, and the dinosaurs are there. It was good.
How do you feel about this statement that Jake says it was completely insufferable? It's a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You probably liked Jurassic Park 2.
Ooh, that was a leap year. 65 million BC is a leap year.
Do people still trust Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, you can't trust Rotten Tomatoes. It's the only good dinosaur movie.
What about Land Before Time?
Yeah, I never got into it. I was more of a Fern Gully kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, that was all made up.
Yeah. So, the best stories are. What's Jacob's Ladder about? Everybody's always like, oh my God.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're back. That's what you got to do. We're back.
I don't think I've
Dinosaur story.
After returning home from the Vietnam War, veteran Jacob Singer, played by Tim Robbins, struggles to maintain his sanity. Plagued by hallucinations and flashbacks, Singer rapidly falls apart as the world and people around him morph and twist into disturbing images. His girlfriend, Jazzy, with an E and two Z's, played by Elizabeth Pena, and ex-wife Sarah try to help, but to no avail. Even Singer's chiropractor friend, Lewis, fails to reach him as he descends into madness.
Loose?
Oh, Tim Robbins. That's the white guy from Shawshank.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not Red?
Right. The redheaded guy?
Yeah. He was Irish.
Yeah. That's Jacob's Ladder. I rewatched, because the girlfriend forgot we watched it like years ago, this movie called Pacific Heights.
Pacific Rim is probably better.
Yeah. But this stars, wait for it, Michael Keaton.
Okay, Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom.
Michael Keaton is a seemingly he's a fraud expert. You ever see Pacific Heights, Shelby?
Does that mean he's an expert at fraud?
Saw it once.
Right. He's an expert at fraud.
Like a confidence man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it being particularly good or bad.
Yeah, it's vaguely forgettable. Like, I remembered it, but the title's really bad. Like, Pacific Heights is a very vague title that doesn't mean anything.
I just call those a one and done. You know, you watch it one time, you're good. You don't need to go back and see it again.
Yeah, but then your girlfriend forgets she watched it 4 years ago, and now she puts it on some streaming service. You know,
I gave the RoboCop remake a rewatch because it auto played after Accountant 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually worse the second time around. It wasn't. I never thought it was a bad movie, but like watching it again,
Yeah.
I started seeing all its
foibles.
It's not very good.
Dude, RoboCop 3 was on TV the other day.
On Independence Day. Is the remake better than RoboCop 3?
The remake is better than 2 and 3. 2 and 3 shouldn't exist. 2 and 3 should not exist. Yes. It was a better crafted movie, even though it was a remake. RoboCop should just have one movie, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
What about Frank Miller?
Yeah, sure.
Should just have one movie.
Most
Done.
things should have just one movie.
What about Frank Miller?
What about Frank Miller? Sin City. Look, Sin City.
He wrote 2.
Frank Miller gets Sin City. That's his W, man. He gets Sin City. He
have
also gets
gotten Sin City.
300.
He didn't write.
He got several. He had several. Never mind. That was Alan Moore. I was going to say Watchmen. He's got 2. He's got 2, and we don't discuss The Spirit.
RoboCop 2 better than The Spirit. Yeah.
RoboCop 2 is good.
No.
3 is the movie that shouldn't have been made.
It's a good comic book movie, but it's not good for the franchise.
But why?
People talking about HoboCop.
Have you guys watched Vampire Robo? Andy sent me Vampire Robo.
No. Have you watched Vampire Cop? Japanese title, Magic Cop? The Japanese movie?
I watched Wolf Cop 1 and 2. I like them both. Wolf Cop 2 is not as good, but they're fun. You guys should make up a character called Wolf Cop and then ignore all the cease and desist letters you'll receive.
I already have a Wolf Cop. His name's not Wolf Cop.
RoboCop 3 is terrible. Like, it shouldn't even be on any list at all.
Listen, Verhoeven removed from it, franchise is dead. Just leave it alone. Like, honestly. The story to 2 was okay. Which one did Frank Miller write? 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. Like I said, Frank Miller, if you want to read, if you want to see what Frank Miller's vision was for the RoboCop franchise, Avatar Comics, they put out a RoboCop comic series around 2011, maybe 2013. That is true to Frank Miller's vision, his original vision for RoboCop. It's the Avatar series. It's like, dude, it's hardcore. It's like the Hard Boiled comics. You know, you ever see the Hard Boiled book he did with Darrow? It's like that.
Yeah.
But RoboCop, like, it has a character. It's not just an android. You know. But it was an Avatar book, so a lot of people passed on it because Avatar just, most of their books were pretty bad.
Yeah, they I had not seen number 3 and it was on. I saw some clips. It was pretty bad.
RoboCop 3 was made for kids to sell action figures and merchandise. That's it. They gave him retarded villains. They brought in the Japanese elements, which was real hot at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He had those like cyborg or androids that he have to fight with samurai swords. He had a jetpack, which was stupid.
That's a Frank Miller thing. Like, that was literally a Frank Miller.
Well, the whole thing was stupid because it changed the dynamic of RoboCop from being like a robot cop to like the lone savior, and then he's with the resistance, the underground resistance had to fix him, and the only one that could help him is this little girl with the computer.
She's
to
smart.
like get kids to be like, well, that kid is on RoboCop's team, I could be on RoboCop's team too. Oh.
Hey, they were Ironheart.
Right.
Ironheart was never cool.
So RoboCop's rated R, right? And I think RoboCop 3 is PG-13, so that kids could go see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And they changed, I don't remember, did they change the color of his suit in the second one? I know in the third one, it's an entirely different suit. And it's like all airbrushed and stuff, like blue, to like give it forced shadowing so that it looked more like the action figures.
There is a chase scene in there where RoboCop is driving like a Cadillac, and the car is being shot so much that every part of the vehicle falls off. Both doors, the roof, the hood. It's just this black metal mass with wheels at the
Right,
end.
and then a bunch of retard kids run out into the street to get money, and he has to stop instead of running them over.
That's true. I saw that.
What did you guys ever watch the? There was an anime. RoboCop was a Saturday morning cartoon. Did you guys know this?
No, I never saw that.
So after the movie came out, there was huge like moms freaking out because this movie, word traveled. This movie was a rated X sci-fi movie. We can't let our kids watch the cartoon. So I think that was the response, was making a super weak sequel. Like, look, RoboCop's safe for kids, because they had the animated series and the toys and all that. Yeah, they were trying to flip it to a kids,
for sure,
a kids IP, and it just it fell on its face.
Oh yeah, it's transparent. You could see it in the third one.
Noah hates RoboCop.
Why? RoboCop's awesome.
Noah listens to Oasis daily.
Dude, the cool thing about RoboCop is that he's exactly from the time he was created, right? So he has like the physical limitations of the technology he was created in, but he's still like bulletproof and all that, but he's slow as shit and his processing is trash, but that's endearing. Like, he's not like those stupid Japanese androids that are flipping around with the samurai swords. Like, he kind of has these limitations, but still has to be the best at what he's doing. And that's cool. That's a cool character design.
I think both of you, both Diaz's need to watch the Cops animated series from the 80s. Did you ever watch Cops? No, it's the one that was the core designer of that cartoon was Bart Sears. He designed every character in it, and he also did the comics when they came out. Yeah.
That's cool. I have to look that up.
Phil, listen. Fighting crime in a future time. That's the catchphrase of the show. You'll love it. I promise you'll love it.
I do like that.
Yeah, chat. Did anyone in chat like Cops? You know the one I'm talking about?
Rushbrook says he likes Cops. Bulletproof was the man, he says.
Yeah. That show was awesome, dude. Dude, they have an episode where they're trying to stop someone from selling kids meth, but they change the name of meth to Death, DETH.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You could tell from the jawline it's a Bart Sears creation. Yeah.
Is this where that guy screams out that get him out of here, he's got AIDS, or what's that from?
It might be from that.
Yeah, let me see this. This looks cool.
Yeah, dude. It's a great show, man.
Cops. All right, let's see if they got anything on YouTube. This guy in the trench coat looks awesome.
Prime Video.
Oh, that's Captain Planet? My bad. Comics Legend has the DVD set and action figures.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got the DVD box set.
What's up, Lone Wolf?
Yeah, so if you look closely, you look at these characters. Mm-hmm. If you pull up an image of the Burger King Kids Club, this is them all grown up, bro.
The BK Kids Club.
Yep.
I'm seeing a lot, some new faces in the chat. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe. We do this every Monday, just chilling out, wrapping up in a little bit. But we do all make comics. So definitely check the links down below. I know Ace is launching his anthology soon, so definitely check that out. Let me pull that up for a second. On Kickstarter too. You guys could
chocolate all over my fingers.
Go check this out. Definitely make sure you're following this on Kickstarter, the Drawing Aces comic group anthology. Some badass stories in here. Awesome art. Some Joe Ball art in here too. Avery Butterworth.
I got these from
chocolatey fingers.
I got these from Jason's Mexican restaurant.
Oh, is that a ho-ho?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is that a hot dog? Chocolate hot
It's
dog.
called the
from Jason's.
It's called the El Chocolate.
Dude, ho-hos are awesome. I used to eat those when I was a child.
And I'm drinking a Monster for health.
Shelby's hands covered in chocolate can't help but remind me of that stink palm from Mallrats.
Yeah.
And now I'm grossed out. And I think I might kick Shelby from the stream.
Oh, it's a Hostess ho-ho. It's not a Swiss cake roll.
Swiss cake roll. There's too many chemicals in it for it to be a Swiss cake roll.
That's little Debbie, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
A Swiss cake roll.
Some person dropping the link. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You guys can go to AmericanDiscord.com. American. You have a website still?
God, I don't even have a napkin, man.
Discord.com. Oh, speaking of RoboCop,
check
out this cool Terminator sketch cover.
That's not RoboCop.
Look at this. Shelby does not post his coolest art on Twitter for some reason. I berated him about this in his DMs. He only posts his cool art on Facebook and Instagram. He hasn't posted this Gambit, which he did this weekend, or this Terminator, which he did like 2 weeks ago on Twitter. What is up with that?
I got hate mail on that Gambit, bro.
What?
I got hate mail from industry pros saying, stop drawing that crap.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I got dudes working at Marvel Comics telling me Gambit sucks.
Oh my God. Gambit's awesome. This Gambit is your best Gambit yet, I would say.
Gambit news?
And last.
Is it Gambit news?
Why did you draw that, Shelby?
I don't know. I just because I had to look, dude. I had to try out whether or not that stock is good because I got like 7 or 8 of those X-Men 97 blanks.
Yeah.
So it was a test. I was like, well, I'll try out a Gambit because then I don't feel bad if I have to throw it away.
That's cool. You forgot.
Yeah, looks good. Though. Did Phil give you $135 for that yet?
Not yet.
Look, I did some remarks earlier. I still got to go to the gym today, so I'm gonna have to eat these Jason chocolates. I did remarks. This was Marvel sent me I got a case of these. They're French. They're paninis. They forgot that I live here in the States and they addressed Arizona.
We do like a nice hot panini.
I did some remarks. I did
Ooh, look at that.
That one triggered Noah because they're not eye level. I said they're 2 different heads, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they could have been, and then I just did a regular Deadpool guy right there.
Deadpool.
Yeah, that one came out great.
Yeah.
He's no Phantom X. You know.
He's no Phantom X.
Maybe I'll commission you a Phantom X on one of these blanks. You forgot his eye though.
No, it's in shadow.
Well, he's got a red. His pupils.
No.
Sclera.
No.
He's got red.
Not when I draw him. Phil, I don't have that color marker, bro. I only got the
red.
ones.
Go over here, grab some.
I love that Wolverine and Deadpool. That came out great.
The what? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, go check out the stuff Shelby never promotes.
Why?
His website right now.
Yeah, the first Ohuhu one I did is that Predator right there. That was the first time I tried those markers. They work pretty good. I really do. I did mean it when I said I should have bought the 300 or whatever set it is, because yeah, there's a lot of colors that are in the Copic set I would use pretty regularly, like the R32, the 34, the blue 14. There's a bunch of tinters. I just call them they're tinting markers that I would do warm gray or cool gray underneath and then hit it with a color over top. And for whatever reason, this set, I feel like the ones that I got, at least, I feel like I have to dedicate to a color and then blend shadows into it versus being able to work like the way you would with like acrylics and glazes and all that. So it's just different, man. It's, you know.
Well, it turned out awesome. I really.
The weird thing is
cover.
A what? Who?
A ho-ho sketch cover.
Yes.
Hostess, yeah. We good. You guys are dope. Turned out awesome.
Yeah, the Spidey one.
Yeah, go check those out. Link is in the description. Just dropped it as well. Follow Shelby. Follow all of us. Go sign up for the Ace Anthology over on Kickstarter. When's that launching, Edwin?
Launching July 31st. Bancrofts, come hang out as we launch this bad boy.
Big launch. That's gonna be awesome. End of the month here, just a few weeks away. Yeah, and then also jump on over to Zaid Comics, sign up for our newsletter, and we got some big announcements coming up. So we'll be showing more progress. I actually took a video of some of the books printing today, so maybe I'll post that somewhere. Be cool. We'll do more of that. More test prints coming our way. Be dope.
I'm going to show this movie news Pee Wee Herman scene that we watched earlier.
It's a perfect ending.
Yeah. I never noticed this before. At the end of Pee Wee's Big Adventure, he makes it big onto the silver screen playing this bellhop or whatever he's playing, receptionist.
Have you got an...
And I just love how Paul Rubens here is portraying himself as Pee Wee Herman as a nervous actor, doing such a great job.
Any messages for room 104? The name's Herman. P.W. Herman.
No, nothing right now, Mr. Herman.
I'll be in the car.
So good.
Oh, it's so good. I loved him mouthing the lines along with the other guy. It was so great. And then him spiking the camera.
Is that, look, this just in, Josh Brolin's father?
James Brolin?
I didn't know that.
This guy here?
Mr. Herman.
Paging Mr. Harmon. Mr. Harmon, you have a telephone call.
Oh, that's awesome. And the last second, JP's in the stream. Crazy Mad's here too. What's up, Crazy Mad? Good to see you, man. I don't know if you guys saw, but we'll probably show them off on. We'll probably have new prints to show off on Friday. And a new comic we're going to be talking about, promoting. Our Heroes Con buddy, new friend. Not going to be in studio, I guess. But we'll figure it out. We'll see you guys Friday. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And so I'll see if there's anywhere to send you guys. If not, we'll see you later on.
I didn't get to tell my yearbook story. That's okay. We'll save it.
What yearbook?
No, it's cool. Just end it.
You want to tell the yearbook story?
Nah, I'm just a stick in the spokes, Phil.
Did you get a yearbook this year for graduation?
No. When I was doing these, I was mentioning the chat how I feel like I'm signing someone's yearbook, and it brought me back to high school, working at Extreme, and then coming back for like graduation and yearbook signatures and stuff. And was like, yeah, I drew in a bunch of people, you know, they're like, oh, draw in my book. You know, I had different people asking me stuff like, oh, draw. One guy, you know, he's like, oh, draw this thing. And it was like super intricate. Oh, it was like Super Mario Brothers. He's like, yeah, draw Mario. He saved the princess. And then Luigi and Toad are crying in the background, this and that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I just signed his book and handed it back. And went him. I'm like, I'm not drawing all this. My buddy's got pinups in theirs. This dude, I just like, nah. But there was one girl all excited to get me to sign it. So I signed hers. And then her friend that was with her she always rubbed me the wrong way. I've been in school with her since grade school. And it wasn't Carrie Hinn. It was someone else. But I drew in hers, the friend, and she's like, well, you could sign mine too, I guess. Like, she kind of rolled her eyes, like,
Wow.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll sign it. So I was like, got my pen ready. And I drew this really immaculate scene from 6th grade where I caught her eating her boogers. And I drew it. I took like it was like a 3/4 page pinup in the front. And she got kind of mad. That's the story. I was glad I did it.
It's a good story.
She probably deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But mostly people we had like 3 hot teachers and they just wanted like nudes, you know? And I was like, man, that's gross. Give me your book.
Wow. And that friend was Angela Curry?
Yeah, it was Angie.
Wow.
She still
Was Angie in the chat today?
No, she's been sparse lately. We did see her on Friday, but not here this today. She was on a stream with Bascom at Jason's Mexican Food on Sunday.
Were they talking about their pico de gallo sandwiches or
hot dogs? Yeah,
Armor hot dogs.
Yeah, rip. Said
Nice.
some F's in the chat for Angela. Shouts to Angela. Big ups. All right, guys. We'll see you Friday. Have a great week.
Wasn't Carrie.
See you later.
Carrie's a saint.
Peace.
Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam, bo wiedzie biały węgorz. Ja pierdolę, ale mam zjazd, nie chwytam gwiazd jak kłoda leżę. Nie wierzę, co się dzieje, jak kura z głodu pieje, jak wilkołak do księżyca, w głowie dziury jak ulica. Przed twoją chatą rozpuszczam się jak baton, który leży na blacie. Zejście jest jak nie wciągacie, bracie, kurwa, rymi krzywi, w głowie burdel jak w TV. Mnie I want you to know it's over.
Well,